Hey, this is our Team 7 Prototype 1 presentation.
For Prototype 1 of the rover, some of the characteristics that turned out well was that it was easy to control, the farming mechanisms worked, so the sow and the plow worked well. It was lightweight, and then the steering and servo control worked. And then some areas for improvement were that it was pretty slow, there wasn't much torque, and the batteries died really quickly. And then also the off-roading ability was basically non-existent. The wheels just did not perform well in any sand or anything. The wheels also did not have much traction, and then we didn't have a seed dispersion design. Some insights we took away from the first prototype was that we need rubber wheels because the traction was not very good and it didn't perform very well off-road. We also need a bigger battery because the 9 volts we had were dying really quickly and they just didn't have enough torque or speed. And then for the integration, it took a really long time to get the code working, and we also couldn't get the bigger battery we have to work before the deadline. And so next, we're going to be working on a design for the hopper seed dispersion technique, and then we're going to make sure to securely attach all the components and just get that bigger battery working.
For prototype 1 for the swamp, there was a head loss section that successfully reduced the flow rate of the green pump to 1.5 and the flow rate of the black pump to 1.9, both below the flow rate of the low flow pump returning water from the tank. For prototype 2, the goals are to reduce the head loss of the restricted section so that the flow matches that of the low flow pump removing water from the tank, and also automate the low flow pump and the float switch with a programmable relay device.
The deck Prototype 1 distributed the rover's weight evenly. This was thanks to all the posts reaching the hard surface of the bog, and proving to be very stable and a great deck prototype. Deck Prototype 2 will focus on following all IRC Chapter 5, Section 507 regulations. This will be done by orienting the beams the right way and then using the right beam span.
For the budgeting, our current grand total is $188.97. That leaves us with a remaining budget of $61.03. Currently, we've had $94 donated. And then the breakdown for each section of the project is $82.44 for the rover, $67.71 for the swamp, and $38.82 for the bog. This leaves us plenty left for the remaining parts we need. We still need wheels for the rover, a couple things for the swamp, and the bog is pretty set. And this is the end of the presentation. Thanks for listening.